Claudio is the worst character in this game.
Junior, you should be frying your fucking self. I don't know how the fuck you're Shadows, brother, and we haven't heard of you do anything in this game. We haven't heard you do shit in Tekken 8. How the fuck did you let me beat more international players than you? And you're fucking Shadows, brother. Why am I obsessed with your brother? Because your brother fucking plays me like it's evil. But then he loses to inconsiderate raccoon in tournament. That's why. And I'm not even obsessed with him. I just get mad as fuck playing your brother because I know why the fuck your brother plays fucking Reina. Your brother was a top 10 NA player. Like, you didn't tell your brother to switch characters by fucking now? Why the fuck is your brother still playing Reina? Junior kind of sucks. And I think if I were to beat Junior and like beat the brakes off of him, even though I did that, even though I actually did do that at one point, I think he would eventually switch characters. I don't know why that he still continues to play Reina. If I was Junior, I would play Reina on a hitbox like Heavenly Uchiha. I think Heavenly Uchiha, you're actually just as good as Junior. And no offense to you, Heavenly Uchiha, but that's kind of embarrassing that you're just as good as Junior when this guy's Shadows, brother. So I don't think Reina's for him. He has to play somebody else. Junior should literally not be fucking, like, if you had to rank Junior against every American player, Junior is literally like not even top 20. And that's kind of embarrassing, because in Tekken 7, he was definitely close to top 10. But in Tekken 8, he's just like fell the fuck off. He's completely fell the fuck off in this game for like Junior standards. I don't think he could play Reina. Reina's too difficult for him. He's not a Mishima player. Even though Reina is a carried Mishima, he's not Yagami. He needs to play someone more carried like Katarina. They call him the best America because he actually travels. That's why. And he actually goes to tournaments. All you other Reinas, you guys don't really go to anything. Because I know that Junior's not that good. Because I know that every time Junior would fight Inconsiderate Raccoon, he would lose. He started out with Jin and Devil Jin, really? Well, he doesn't play like he used Devil Jin and Jin. I didn't know he actually started on Mishima. And who's top one in USA? Sadly, it's Shadow. And the reason I say sadly is because being a fan of Shadow is sad. Because every time I think... Because I'm a fan of Shadow. I'm not like the biggest fan of him anymore. But I used to be a big fan. And it was always annoying as fuck being a fan of Shadow. Because every time he looked like he was going to win the tournament...
Fight! Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, Shadow 20Z cleared the board. No damage, no rounds taken. Wow.
He would always fall short. So it was annoying being a fan of Shadow. But at the end of the day, he has the best sponsor and he goes everywhere. So even if I think King Ray Jr. and Joe Crush are better than him, and they beat him like almost every time in tournament, that he has a sponsor diff on them. How the fuck did I get hit by that? So yeah, it's basically just a sponsor diff. I think Joe Crush is the best player, but Joe Crush is getting sponsor diff too hard by Shadow and King Ray. What am I doing? Just fucking do 4-2.
Claudio is the worst character in this game. He has no mix-ups. If someone turtles, he can't do.
Let's go. I hit God 2 tonight. I'm playing like dog shit. You're telling me I'm gonna give Junior fucking GLD 2? Heavenly Uchiha, where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck did you go? I must be playing this shit horribly, huh? I must be playing this shit really horribly. Dude, I fucking mashed. Oh, I didn't mash? Huh? Why the fuck am I losing to this fucking dog shit fucking Reina player? He's never gonna switch off Reina. He's never gonna switch off Reina. I already know how Junior is, where he actually thinks that beating me in fucking rank actually means something. So now he's never gonna switch off Reina. My bad. My bad, NA. My bad. I shouldn't have lost to his dog shit Reina. So now we're gonna have to deal with another season of Junior being a non-factor in this game. So that's my fault. That's my fault. I should have beat him. That's my fault. So now we're just gonna have to deal with another entire season of Shadow's brother just being a complete non-factor in this game. That's my bad. Because I already know he's gonna run to the fucking bank with that shit. You can react to Reina's while running 4. What's the best way to get over the plateau?
Get ready for the next battle.
He is too shit to play Reina. He might not be too shit to beat me, but he's definitely too shit to be as good as he was in Tekken 7. That's what you don't understand. Junior used to be like close to top 10. Junior is now a non-factor and you don't hear about Junior ever. Like, you don't hear about that guy ever. That guy is Shadow's brother. That guy is Shadow's brother and he's like barely getting out of GOD 1. And he fucking got smoked by me before I left NA. As soon as I came back to NA, for some reason I started losing to him again. Why am I frying Junior? Because this guy actually thinks his fucking Reina is good. Junior, you should be frying your fucking self. I don't know how the fuck you're Shadow's brother, and we haven't heard of you do anything in this game. We haven't heard you do shit in Tekken 8. How the fuck did you let me beat more international players than you? And you're fucking Shadow's brother. Why am I obsessed with your brother? Because your brother fucking plays me like it's evil. But then he loses to inconsiderate Raccoon in tournament. That's why. And I'm not even obsessed with him. I just get mad as fuck playing your brother because I don't know why the fuck your brother plays fucking Reina. Your brother was a top 10 NA player. Like, you didn't tell your brother to switch characters by fucking now? Why the fuck is your brother still playing Reina? Like, can you please tell him to fucking switch? It's funny because the funny thing is, I actually like his fucking, I actually like your brother. That's why I'm saying that shit. So I'm mad he smokes me after getting off work. Actually, yeah, I am fucking mad that he smokes me. Because I know that his Reina isn't that good. So I agree. And what was he doing in Tekken 7 then? Was he working in Tekken 7? Because in Tekken 7, if he was working still, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in 7. Maybe it's because he was playing Katarina that shit was working. Okay, so if he was working in 7, then he needs to change fucking characters. Because nothing's fucking changed. Why does it matter? Because your brother's a good player. I want to see your brother do good in this game. I don't want to see him use Reina and then fucking lose to randoms. I want to see your brother make top 8 at majors again. I don't want to see your brother losing to fucking Inconsiderate Raccoon and TNS every time. I'm an odd individual. So you're telling me you're happy with what your brother's doing in Tekken 8. You're telling me you see what your brother's doing in Tekken 8 and you're like, yeah, keep doing that shit. Keep doing that shit. I thought you would have higher standards, to be honest. You don't know now everyone is trying to be a pro? Bro, you're Shadow 20Z and that's your brother. It's not like this is Johnny Donuts and this is Johnny Donuts number 2. This is Shadow 20Z and Shadow 20Z's brother. If this guy wasn't not trying to be a pro, then why the fuck does this guy play the game every day? The crazy part is I actually fight Junya in rank almost more than anybody else. Even when this game is dead, I still run into Junya. I play Junya so much in rank that I think if this game actually died, that it would literally just be me and Junya in ranked. It's funny because every time this game has been like close to dying, and I feel like there's nobody playing this game, I know that I can bet on fighting Junya in ranked. Joe Budden being I'm not going to say that shit. Veracity, I actually respect Shadow, so for you saying that shit, I'm going to ban you for that. Because I'm not going to green like that. I just want Junya to actually like do something in this game because I have higher standards for fucking Junya. Like this is what we come to in NA where we have fucking Shadow and Junya talking shit to Joe Budden. Now you guys should be talking shit to fucking Koreans and beating their fucking ass and saying like, yeah, fuck you. But I guess you guys have fell off so fucking hard that beating Joe Budden is like, damn. Let's go in this fucking chat and fucking talk shit. I got 100th place at fucking Evo. Junya better be fucking beating me. And I'm not saying he should be performing like you. I'm saying he should be performing like how he was in Tekken 7. Because if you're telling me he was working a job in Tekken 7, then how the fuck was he top 10 in NA in Tekken 7 and then in this game he wants to play fucking Reina? And he's like way fucking worse. Because that's another thing. If he has a job, why the fuck is he playing Reina? If he has a job, why doesn't he just play a fucking character that's brain dead? That takes like 5 seconds to be good with. Why is he playing a hard character? Because he played Katarina in 7. That shit wasn't fucking, that shit was not fucking hard to play. If you just tell me that he gave a fuck about tournaments in 7, and then in 8 he doesn't give a fuck, then maybe I'll agree to disagree. I'm mad he's playing a character that he likes. So you're telling me in 7 he liked playing Katarina then? If you tell me in 7 he liked playing Katarina, then I agree to disagree. Because I thought that's when he was tier whoring. Because I thought that's what he did in 7. Where he liked Eliza, but then Eliza wasn't working, and it was kind of like Reina, where she was too hard to play, so we switched to Katarina. And then all of a sudden, Junior started doing really fucking good. That's what he needs to do in this game. How did Junior fall off? Because Junior was literally like arguably top 10 in NA. Is Junior considered top 10 in NA now? Because I think even Shadow would disagree. I gotta stop making assumptions about people. It's because I give a fuck. I give a fuck about this, about us being actually good at Tekken. And it just seems like you guys don't give a fuck. Which is kind of sad, because you guys are supposed to be the fucking pro players. And even if fucking Junior is not a fucking pro player, and even if Junior is not a fucking pro player, he still probably has a sponsor, doesn't he?
My point is,
and he still goes to tournaments.
You can go. Claudio is the worst character in this game.
Because you think I'm just saying this shit because I'm trying to shit on him. And even though I am shitting on him, I have higher standards for him. But I guess my standards don't fucking matter. He's not sponsored, dude? Really? He's actually not sponsored? I bet you if he was playing a brain-dead ass character, he'd be sponsored. All I know, Shadow, is that this shit is sad, NA. That this shit is sad, and I see players like Junior that could be helping us not be dog shit at this game. But then he wants to play Reina. I don't think it's Reina why he's not sponsored. I think it's definitely Reina. If Junior played like Clive or some brain-dead fucking character, I think even Junior putting like 80% into this game would get sponsored. What I want him to play? Literally, you could pick any character in top 10 that's brain dead.
Get ready for the next battle.
Just pick any character in top 10 that's brain dead, and I'll have him play that. But I guess if Junior doesn't give a fuck about competing in this game, and he's not trying to be the best, then I guess we do agree to disagree. And that's my fault for having a higher standard for him in this game than I thought he would have for himself. That's my fault. Seems like most NA players care more about character loyalty. Well, that's why I'm getting angry. Because it's one thing if this is like if this is like a random fucking player. This is literally Junior. This is like literally brothers with Shadow, and they have like a lot of fucking experience. If they actually were like taking this, what's his name? If Junior took this game seriously, he would be really fucking good. Like if he played a brain dead fucking character, and even if he was only putting 80%, we would probably see Junior do really good in this game. That's why that shit gets me angry. Because instead, all we're seeing is Junior fucking barely get out of GOD1 and bragging about beating Joe Budden. I think Junior should have higher standards than that. Even if he is only putting 80%. He doesn't care to be great at this game? Well, that's what it seems like. Now, I guess he only cares to be great at Tekken 7 then. What am I doing? Bro, what the fuck did I get hit by? Where did he brag about beating me? In my fucking DMs. And then after he bragged about beating me, I showed him my wavy wank score. What the fuck did I just get hit by? Let me see if this guy's a pussy and he'll run a first to 10. I'm gonna tell him that Shadow's in my stream and that you should beat me in a first to 10 and you'll look really good. And if you dodge me, you're gonna look like a pussy. Even if you leave, I'm gonna tell him you're still in here. Oh, Ayo Richie's rating? Oh yeah, before you leave, Shadow, listen to this shit. It's kind of funny, Ayo Richie, that you rated me. Because we were just talking about how dog shit NA is at Tekken. We were talking about how dog shit NA is. And I was arguing with Shadow that I think that his brother would actually be one of our best players if he switched off of Reina. But Shadow keeps telling me that his brother doesn't give a fuck about competing in this game. And that he still wants to play fucking Reina even though she's too hard for him. So that's what we've been arguing about. Because Ayo Richie, you remember when Junior used to get like top 8s at majors and 7? With like Katarina and stuff. And this guy's a pussy. Drago?
Get ready for the next battle.
What is wrong with me? You chose DreamHack Atlanta instead of Evo France?
Get ready for the
All I know is that if you're going to DreamHack Atlanta, you better watch out for Akumu. You guys better make sure that you check Akumu's bags, and that you have somebody that keeps an eye on him the entire time. Because I heard that dude is going to DreamHack Atlanta. So you guys better keep an eye on him. Oh yeah, this is the guy that I was AFK against, and then he one and done me. You think I'm lying, Shadow? But he actually, like, this guy Akumu has been playing Tekken every single day. And then I was like, why the fuck is this guy playing Tekken? And then somebody told me it's because he's going to DreamHack Atlanta. So yeah, you guys better watch the fuck out. Yeah, I don't know how he's banned from his locals, but he's not banned from DreamHack Atlanta. He probably will. Like, if people actually know, like, if the tournament organizers know he's actually signed up, he probably will get fucking banned. Because that guy not only plays Lee really weird, he plays Tekken really weird. He does not play like a normal American player. I don't know who the fuck showed him how to play Tekken. Like, that guy does not play normal. Like he literally, like, I'm not gonna say he plays like a Korean, but he just does not play like a normal American player. And I'm not trying to glaze him. You don't think my opinion on who is good means much? Well, all I'll tell you, Shadow, is that I beat Bilal and you didn't. So you're gonna have to hold that shit, Shadow. And you didn't beat Bilal to go to EWC. And I know that shit probably hurt your fucking soul too. That how the fuck did Joe Budden beat Bilal and I didn't fucking beat Bilal? I mean, to be honest, Shadow, I beat Ulsan. So I might have not been Arslan Ash, but Ulsan is pretty fucking close. So I'm pretty sure if I had a dream of beating someone like Arslan Ash, I'm pretty sure that Ulsan would be in that dream. And I know you beat Ulsan. But I know you beat Ulsan with Zafina. You definitely didn't beat him with Claudio. And all I know, Shadow, is that you're Claudio. And I guess that you probably aren't going to listen to what I say. But you play too much Tekken 7 with Claudio. You need to play Claudio like Tekken 8. Because then maybe you would have more confidence playing Claudio. Because you probably think Claudio's not that good. That's why you never fucking play him. And you just play Zafina instead. But the reason why you play Zafina instead of Claudio is because you actually play Tekken 8 with Zafina. But Claudio, you do the fucking... You do like the Paragon, where you just hold back. You just hold back too much, and you try to play patient with Claudio. This character is brain dead. You have to spam fucking plus frames, and you have to not play like how Tekken 7 Shadow plays Claudio. Claudio is less fun. It's probably less fun because you're trying to play Tekken 7 Claudio and Tekken 8. That's why it's less fun. Because you're trying to block, and you're eating all this brain dead fucking plus frame shit. And then when you play Zafina, you're actually playing Tekken 8 and playing aggressively, and you're not letting people play the game. And Joe, am I a fan? I actually was a fan. The reason why I'm a fan, Junior, is because I'm actually trying to get you to be good at this game again. Because I actually used to be a fan. I used to be a fan in Tekken 7, but in Tekken 8, I never hear about you anymore. The only time I heard about you in Tekken 8 is when you beat fucking Trizzy the Rapper, and that's it. So I actually am a fan. And that's why I want you to get off fucking Reina, because that character is too fucking hard for you to play. If Yagami can't play fucking Reina in tournament, then you definitely fucking can. So you need to switch to a more brain-dead character, and maybe you'll probably get top 8 at a major again, like Tekken 7. That's what I would do. Because that's how big of a fan I am of you, Junior, that I actually think that you could get top 8 at a major. I literally think you could get top 8 at a major if you switch to one of these brain-dead fucking characters. Reina's way too fucking hard. Reina's way too fucking hard. I'm kind of insane, my boy. Junior, you're kind of insane queuing up in rank every day with your fucking Reina. And that shit not fucking improving. You're actually kind of insane. I don't know how the fuck you like joined like 5 TNSs in a row and then lost to Raccoon and then you still stuck with Reina. I definitely would have switched after that. You say I don't enjoy fighting Reina? I actually don't mind fighting Reina. My win rate against Reina is actually decent. What I don't enjoy fighting is Deviljin. Maybe what you should do is you should play Deviljin instead. Because you see 24 brain cells? 24 brain cells? I actually hate fighting this guy more than anybody else in the game. So Junior, if you have fun making me angry, you should switch to Deviljin. Maybe your Deviljin will actually be better than Shadow's Deviljin. Because the last time I played Shadow's Deviljin, I won. But then when I fight 24 Brain Cell for some reason, I just lose every time. And Heavenly Uchiha, it looks like I'm not going to buy you McDonald's this stream. Because you're telling me I'm going to fight 24 Boy getting fucking tag teamed by the 20Z brothers. It's like Mario and fucking Luigi, except if like Luigi was really short. That one turn your Lee was cooking. If you're talking about Shadow, I know, like, Shadow, can you please stop playing Mishimas in tournament also, too? Because I know you probably think your Mishimas are good when you play against NA players. But the problem is, we suck against Mishima. Do you see how bad I am against 24 Boy and your brother? There's a lot of people that suck against Mishima and NA. So when you use Mishimas in NA, you probably actually think your Mishimas are tournament viable. And that's probably why your brother thinks his Mishima's tournament viable. But when you fight actual good players, like Koreans and fucking Japanese players and Pakistanis, notice how when you guys play Mishimas, you guys lose. So that's what I would do, is I would just not play Mishimas in tournament ever again. Because you're basically just giving them a free fucking win. Like, you have fucking Zafina in your pocket, you have fucking Claudio in your pocket, and then you want to pick Deviljin at EWC or whatever fucking tournament. Look you up in Tekken. This guy said Tekken 7. What about Tekken 8? What about Tekken 8? Why'd you go all the way to Tekken 7? Because I know I could look at Tekken 7 when you beat Emily, and I guess that was kind of impressive. That you beat Emily so bad in Tekken 7 that you made her fucking get canceled. That was actually probably the most impressive Mishima win that you had in Tekken 7. I keep mentioning Tekken 7. Yeah, but I'm not mentioning Tekken 7 for results. I'm saying why the fuck that your brother should be better in this game because of Tekken 7. But I'm talking about results in Tekken 8 for now. That's why I'm talking about you not playing Mishimas. Because I'm talking about Tekken 8 Mishimas. And the thing is, even if you're good with Mishimas, because you obviously are probably pretty good with Mishimas, and you probably are like the best Kazi in NA. I would probably agree with that. But the problem is, and you too, Junior, that you guys are training against American players with Mishimas. You're training against American players that suck against Mishimas. So it doesn't matter how good your fucking Mishima is, you're spending 90% of your fucking time, or however long you're in NA, fighting people that suck against Mishimas. So that shit is not going to work. Well, that's the thing. You think you could beat anybody on the planet with any character you invest in. But you're fighting a losing battle if you're investing in a Mishima and you live in NA. Because we suck against Mishima. It doesn't matter how good you are. If your competition is dog shit and who you're training against is dog shit against your character, you're gonna limit your fucking potential. And that's what happens when you play Mishimas in NA. That you're not gonna get the proper practice fighting people that are actually good against Mishimas, so when you finally do play someone good, you're gonna fucking lose. That applies to every character. I guess you just didn't listen to what I said. It literally doesn't matter how good you are with Mishima. You're fighting against NA players with fucking Mishimas. You are getting away with shit that you shouldn't be getting away with because we suck against Mishima. Like Shadow, our best Kazuya player that is competing is Droopy and Ishan. Ishan started in Tekken 8. Droopy, I don't even need to explain Droopy. These are our best Kazuya players in NA. How the fuck do you think that's gonna fare when we fight against people that are fucking training against Kisuke and shit? Like the Mishima, like I'm telling you, like it doesn't matter if you go on like an 1,000 win streak with Mishimas in NA. It doesn't matter. Like I'm telling you, stop playing fucking Mishimas in tournament. At least when you fight fucking good players. You can do Mishimas all you want against people that live in NA. But when you fight like when it's like money on the line or it's a high stakes match, do not fucking pick Devil Jin. Please. Please. Please.
Talking to Shadow and
Please.
he said that Devil Jin is really fun to play, and I was like, please do not play Devil Jin. Please.
Please.
Oh my god, he's locked in
Please.
with Devil Jin.
Please.
Devil Jin.
Please. Please.
No!
Please. I'm gonna play who I want when I want. Well, you're lucky, Shadow. You can just do whatever the fuck you want, and winning doesn't have to be in the equation. So you're pretty lucky. Lol, huh? Bro, you see fucking Anakin? This guy's still on fucking Red Bull. Some of you guys, it doesn't matter what you do. You guys are just gonna stay sponsored. Anakin was fucking washed for like an entire fucking year. And this guy's still on Red Bull. You fucking somehow didn't qualify for EWC. But neither of you have gotten dropped. So obviously results don't matter that much. He qualified for TWT though. I mean, he better fucking qualify for TWT. This guy got sent to every single tournament. Although I will say that at least Shadow, that you did really good at EVO Japan. That was actually a really good Shadow tournament. I think I'm losing brain cells. Alright, don't listen to me. Next time you fight Ulsan or Arslan Ash, play Devil Jin. Don't listen to me. Just play Devil Jin or play Heihachi. Or even play Kazuya. Play either of them. Yeah, don't listen to me. Instead of playing Anna or Zafina or Claudio, just play Devil Jin, Heihachi, or Kazuya. The 24 boy Inquisition, I've stopped giving a fuck about 24 boy.
Get ready for the next battle.
If you're gonna play whoever is gonna give you the W, then don't play fucking Mishima. Cause that shit is not giving you the fucking W.
Round 1.
Cause you had to tell me a result you had in Tekken 7 the last time. When you were thinking of a result you had with a Mishima in tournament, you have to go all the way back to Tekken 7. So that's how I know that it's definitely not giving you the W in the moment. Because Tekken 7 wasn't in the moment. That shit was like 30 years ago. I know what has given you a W in the moment. Zafina has given you a W in the moment. So that's who I would fucking play.
Claudio is the worst character in this game. He has no mix-ups. If someone turtles, he can't do literally anything.
That sub notification is pretty funny, huh? Make sure you don't listen to Hey Broken Shadow. Because I actually want you to still play Claudio. So make sure you don't listen to Hey Broken calling him the worst character in the game. And then actually believe his dumb ass. I'm rage baiting? I'm not rage baiting. Bro, this guy said I'm a troll. I'm not trolling. Like, I want America to be good at this game. What you guys don't understand is that if America is actually good at this game, it could literally save this game. It could literally get people to watch this game, and tournaments will be way more fucking entertaining. Because this is what you'll probably agree with me, Shadow, is that nobody fucking cares if EU players are good, if European players are good. I mean, I've already said EU and European. If fucking Korean players are good, if Pakistani players are good, if Japanese players are good, if Chinese players are good, if Saudi Arabian players are good, nobody gives a fuck. But when American players are good, that shit matters. And it's on front page of the fucking news. So that's why I give a fuck. Because when American players are actually good in this fucking game, it actually means something. And it makes the game way more fun to watch. So that's why I give a fuck. I don't really care about other players. Well, I could tell you don't really care about other players. Because you're letting your fucking brother just play Reina. So I could tell. But that's a problem. You guys don't look at this game from a macro fucking perspective. So that's a fucking problem. You guys actually have more fucking influence than you actually think. From a micro, no. I'm saying they don't look at that shit from a macro perspective. You must want to marry my brother. If your brother picked Clive tomorrow, I'll give him a fucking ring in the mail. Tell your brother to pick Clive tomorrow. I'll send him a ring in the mail. And it's gonna be like a Fruit Loop ring or something. And I'm gonna have that shit say like my hero. Junior be torturing him with Reina?
Round 2. Fight.
I'm going to show you my record versus Junior before I started streaming. You see this? This is right before I started streaming. And your brother fucking DM'd me. And your brother fucking DM'd me and said, oh, I'm free points and shit like that. And then this shit happened. So the current one is when I started streaming. And you notice how I'm fucking playing the game and I'm going like this? And I'm playing the game? That's because I'm not fucking looking at the screen. This is me looking at the screen. You see how I'm looking at the screen like this? All right, now I'm looking at the chat. And you notice how when I'm streaming, I'm going like this for 90% of the fucking time? That's why I fucking lose. I DM'd him first. I actually don't even remember what happened. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably did DM him first. Although I guess I could check that shit right now. Let me see this shit. What happened is he said something to me. I'm pretty sure in either like a TNS chat or something, and that's why it says I DM'd him. Because notice if you take your brother's phone right now, go take your brother's phone. Like ask Junior really quick for his phone and tell him to go to the DMs. And you notice how it's gonna just show my DM, right? But the reason why is because it says I said farming, huh? And that's because he's actually sent me something before that shit. So it's actually a response DM. Lock in and then read the chat after. I'm not gonna lock in while you're in my fucking chat. So you're gonna have to leave my chat and then I might look at the screen again. Real beef set first to 5, run it tomorrow. All 200 of us will show up. We should have, instead of me fighting the jobber fucking UK player, we should have me and Junior fight on Mike Hollow stream. Because Mike Hollow wants me to fight some random fucking UK player that's like 50. And he kind of demoted me. Because I fought AO Richie. And then and because I lost to AO Richie because America's dog shit, I got demoted. So now I have to fight some jobber fucking UK player. So I think what you should do, or what I should do, is I should message Mike Hollow. I thought man cooked me just now. I did cook you. Because I lost to AO Richie. And since fucking Mike Hollow knows that AO Richie is washed in this game, and all he does is play rematch, even though fucking Evo France is in like 1 week, and this guy's still playing fucking rematch, that if I lost to AO Richie, then I'm definitely fucking garbage. So what I should do is I should have Mike Hollow have me fight Junior instead. How's it America's fault that I lost? Because everybody in NA that plays Leo wants to not play this game. You notice how when you go to like the mayor's Twitter, every single time someone talks about Leo, he has some like smart ass fucking response. And then every time I message Dapper to play the fucking game, he says he's playing Valorant and shit. So actually it is NA's fault. Because who the fuck am I going to fight with Leo in rank? Yeah, and AO Richie is playing Kazuya right before a big ass tournament. And then I argue with AO Richie and I tell him that you're fucking washed. And then AO Richie tells me, nah, bruv, I'm not fucking washed in it. I'm gonna get top 8 at Evo France. And then he's playing Kazuya in fucking rank. Not even playing fucking Leo. So what are you gonna do, AO Richie? Are you gonna play fucking Kazuya at Evo France? Are you gonna play that shit at Evo France? What are you gonna play at Evo France? Is there like a rematch tournament at Evo France? Is there a rematch tournament? Is that what you're training for? Because you're probably going to get top 8 in that shit, huh? Because you're definitely not going to get top 8 at fucking Evo France for Tekken. I'm going to play Claudio G, fuck it. And yeah, and that's why also I got, Mike Hollow knew I was ass. Because AO Richie also lost to Risky Lux Claudio. And then before that, he lost to Hasboy's Claudio. And Hasboy is like a fetus version of himself, because that was like Hasboy's fucking like first tournament. So the fact that like Hasboy beat you and I didn't, Mike Hollow probably knew that shit. So that's why I'm fighting some jobber UK player that's like 50. But instead what I should do is I should, Junior, if you're free on Friday, what I should do is I should be fighting fucking you instead. I should be fighting you instead. And then I could be part of EU's team since Shadow's going to disown me after this and say I'm not American, and I'll be part of EU's team. And then Junior, you can be part of fucking NA. I'm like the easiest Claudio to beat. So you're telling me, hey, Broken is harder to beat than me with Claudio. I'll make sure I tell Hey Broken that shit. Because I think Hey Broken's going to get his dick fucking hard if I say that to him. Because even though Hey Broken used to have fucking shadow posters on his wall, and after he didn't make EWC, he tore that shit down. I'm going to tell him you said that so he gets a fucking hard on. Because he probably had a hole in that fucking shadow poster. And I'm guessing 2 Cubic Z is also harder to beat than me too. But all I'm going to say, Shadow, is that I might be carried and I might be hard to beat. But Claudio still couldn't carry you to beat fucking Bilal to qualify to EWC. And you know who did fucking beat Bilal with Claudio? I think it was this guy. I think it was actually this guy. Let me find him really quick. I think it was that guy. So I think if I was in your position for EWC, I probably would have qualified for that shit. I beat him and got DQ'd. You actually think I was mad about getting DQ'd? Shadow, this is how I know that you don't like think about things from a macro perspective. This is how I know you don't think about things from a macro perspective. That you actually think that it was bad that I got DQ'd, huh? You do realize the fact that I got DQ'd is a reason why you're in my fucking stream. If I didn't get fucking DQ'd, if I'm getting fucking DQ'd, or if I didn't get DQ'd, then I would have 1 viewer. And everybody would forget about that shit, like fucking how everyone forgot about EXO beating Khan. I'm asking why you beating him mattered? Because you couldn't beat him. And you used Claudio too, and you still fucking lost. So that's why I'm bringing that shit up. Because my Claudio might be carried, but I guess your Claudio isn't fucking carried. Cool, will you beat him again? All I know is that you're not going to beat him again either. Although maybe you could prove me wrong. But I forgot, you actually never beat him, so it's not even going to be again. Rain is cooking me as usual. Oh, what just fucking happened? I won a round. Oh, really? I didn't even realize I was playing this game. I've only played him once? Alright, we'll see. We'll see what happens the next time you play him. And we'll see what happens if you actually choose to play Claudio or you choose to play Deviljin instead. This Rain is one of the worst Rainas in NA. Why does the character I use matter? I mean, I don't know if you're listening to me, but you're not going to get a Mishima good enough to win in tournaments living in NA. Because we suck against Mishima. That's why I keep telling you to get off that shit. Because you might beat people in NA with Mishima, but that shit is not going to work in a fucking, like, against good players. Because they actually know how to fight Mishimas. We don't. I just play the characters I like. I thought you would like winning more. But I guess I was wrong. Maybe next season, Shadow, you should focus about what characters you like winning with. Or you like winning. Instead of focusing on what characters you like to play. And then maybe you'll qualify for EWC next season. Because I don't think you realize this, Shadow. But you are literally like our most fucking... You're talking about me being carried with Claudio. In terms of sponsors, you're the most carried. So you have the most opportunities. So I think that our best player with the most opportunities should be focused on winning the most. Instead of playing characters that he thinks are fun. And that's why I said that I guess winning isn't that big of is not that important then. Where our best player with the best sponsor doesn't have to focus on fucking winning. He just has to focus on what characters he likes to fucking play. Oh yeah, Junior, what the fuck happened? I thought I was losing to this guy and getting cooked. What the fuck happened? Junior, I wasn't even looking at the screen, so you're gonna have to remind me what the fuck happened in like the past like 5 fucking rounds. Because I thought I was losing this shit. I know you were watching this shit, so you're gonna have to tell me what I was doing to beat this guy. That was a pretty good sidestep. He wins the most. I'm not a Claudio player. I think if you cared about winning, you'd be a Claudio player. Because it feels like everybody on the planet tells you to play Claudio, and then you're the only person that doesn't believe in your Claudio. Like, I feel like everybody's been telling you to play Claudio since like 7. And then when you don't play Claudio, everyone's always like, why the fuck is he not playing Claudio? Why the fuck is he not playing Claudio? So it's kind of funny you say that. Because I think your Claudio is the most feared character you have. If you had to take a poll with like everybody in EU or Korea and Pakistan, and you ask them what character are you the most afraid of when you fight Shadow, they're probably going to say Claudio. They're probably not going to say Zafina, and they're definitely not going to say your fucking Mishimas. They're for sure not going to say your Mishimas. And Junior, what the fuck just happened, Junior? I thought I was losing to a dog shit Reina player. What the fuck just happened? Because I wasn't looking at the screen, and I was just looking at your fucking brother in my chat. What the fuck just happened? I thought I was losing to this guy. So you're gonna have to give me the play-by-play of what the fuck just happened against the worst Reina player in the fucking world that was beating me. So tell me what the fuck just happened, because I wasn't looking at the screen. So Junior, be my eyes, be my fucking eyes, and tell me what the fuck just happened. Tell me. What happened round 1? What happened round 2? What happened round 3? Take the mask off and I'll main Claudio? Where's my fucking Twitter? Since Shadow, you're sponsored, I'm not going to tell your brother to buy this shit, but I'm going to tell you to buy this shit. Since you're sponsored, and you probably have fucking money to kill. And there's my face. So I'm expecting you to play Claudio tomorrow.
Get ready for the next battle.
So I expect you to play Claudio fucking tomorrow then. And I'm glad that you're finally going to start caring about winning and playing Claudio. I'm glad. Because that's all I wanted out of this conversation. I just wanted you guys to start caring about winning instead of caring about beating Joe Budden. That doesn't count. You need the full face. Take the mask off now. You must be really close, huh, Shadow? I bet you've been probably edging to my stream and shit. So you probably want me to see the full face. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you for wanting me to see the full face. I have? Why'd you get me out of character? Now I'm definitely not showing my face. Because I know I said I was gonna send a fucking ring in the mail to Junior, but if I show you my face, you're gonna send me a fucking ring in the mail with like fucking drool and shit on it. And fucking white stuff and shit. So I'm good on that. Cause Shadow, I'm only gonna marry a Claudio player. Or a Reina player that switches off Reina and plays a brain dead character. Yeah, Veracity, you're like one of those guys that takes shit way too fucking far. So you're gonna get fucking put in timeout for being a dumbass. This guy said a cock ring. I'm a man of my word. That's crazy that you have to see my face and fucking jerk off to that shit for you to actually care about winning. That's crazy. I guess I don't care that much about NA being good at this game that I would just like jerk off on stream. Or I would show my entire body and strip like a fucking stripper or something. I guess you got me. I guess I don't care that much about NA being good. Yeah, I guess you got me. That's my limit. Win this? I could tell Junior that you're cock watching my fucking matches. That's why I asked you what the fuck happened against a Reina player. Because I could tell you were cock watching my fucking matches and paying attention to every single thing that was happening. So I figured you probably would be able to give me a play-by-play. Because you're still talking about win this when this guy Shadow is jerking off to my fucking stream. I can tell where your guys' priorities are. So since Junior, you actually care more about the game, you should probably switch characters now. You just need more points. I'm guessing you already got demoted out of GOD2. I'm not surprised you need more points. And I'm not surprised you're waiting for me to get GOD1. Because as soon as you got to GOD2, you probably got fucking 2-0'd. So I'm not surprised that you're waiting for me. Because if you get back in the queue right now, you're going to keep losing. Nah? I can look at that shit right fucking now. Let's see if you won the set immediately after beating me. Let's see. Because you said nah, but you act like this website doesn't exist. Oh, Raff beat you? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you lost to Raff immediately after. So I'm not surprised you're also in my stream asking me to get to GOD2. Because you immediately fucking lost and lost your fucking GOD2 in like a split second. Like, do you see me blinking when I go like this? Like, in the time it took for me to fucking blink, that's when you lost your GOD2. Why am I making enemies with the 20 Zebros? Because Junior needs to switch characters, that's why. Because Junior is making enemies with NA by being ass at this game. When he could be good at this game and be carried with like Clive or some shit. Yeah, the 20 Zebros, they're like Mario and Luigi. And in Tekken 8, Luigi is like really short. Like he like broke his leg or something, and that's Junior. Where he used to be Luigi, but now he's like really fucking short. And he's even shorter than like Mario now. And then Mario has like a fucking earring on his ear too. And he watches Joe Budden streams and he tries jerking off and shit. Joe can't decide if he wants me or my brother. I know that I don't know if you guys can decide if you care about winning or you don't care about winning. So I guess we're in the same boat. All I know about this, you care more than us. I care more than you guys about winning. That's pretty fucking sad. Why the fuck would you admit that? All I know is you guys are lucky that Joe Crush's sponsor fucking blows. That's what I know for a fact. If Joe Crush actually had a good sponsor, then I think people wouldn't be saying that Shadow is the best player in America. But you guys are lucky that for some reason he has like one of the shittiest sponsors on the planet, and we still haven't seen Joe Crush leave the country. So you guys are pretty lucky. Or I guess when I say you guys, I specifically mean Shadow. Because I know Joe Crush cares about winning. And I know Joe Crush, if he was in the position to qualify for EWC, well, I guess I can't even say that because even he fucking lost at the qualifier. So actually, yeah, fuck you too, Joe Crush. But I still think Joe Crush is getting sponsor diffed. If Joe Crush If Joe Crush had Shadow sponsor, then Joe Crush would literally be like the EU version of Tibetano. But for some reason, like, and Shadow, you probably know the answer to this, but for some reason, they don't want to sponsor Joe Crush. That they don't want, a good sponsor doesn't want to sponsor him and send him out of the country. And I'm always wondering why the fuck that's the case. And I feel like you know the answer, but you'll probably never say that shit. Because how the fuck does someone like Joe Crush beat like a Tief in multiple Tekken games and get like second or third place at EWC in Tekken 7, and then this guy still fucking can't get on a sponsor that lets him leave the country? I don't know anything about other people's situations. Well, I figured you at least have an inkling. But you probably do have an inkling of why it is, but you're probably not going to say that shit on a stream. Because you're probably confused about that shit too. Like, how the fuck do I keep losing to Joe Crush every time I play him offline? And this guy wins 1,000 TNSs. But somehow I'm on Liquid and this guy's only on fucking shitty-ass Paragon. I bet you probably think that shit too. I should sponsor Joe Crush. If I was going to sponsor anybody, I would sponsor Hey Broken. Because I want to see what would happen if Hey Broken actually fought someone like a Tief. And if Hey Broken would actually be Arslan Ash, or he would freeze in the fucking moment. Because Hey Broken talks to me like he's Arslan Ash. So I want to see if he's actually built different, or he's just blowing smoke up my fucking ass. I only lost to him once? Really? In Tekken 8. You have more wins over him in Tekken 8 offline? Really? Well, that shit's news to me. Because it feels like every time you fight him, you lose to him. And does Hey Broken compete? No. And I can't really talk about Hey Broken, or else I'm actually going to become enemies with 20Z. And that's the other thing. How the fuck did you guys let Hey Broken run around with like 20Z in their fucking name, and none of you guys called him out and wanted to beef set him? Because you know Hey Broken, this guy dodged Glaze 20Z. But Shadow or Junia, if you guys would have called Hey Broken out, there's no way he could have dodged you guys. And you guys could have beat him to a pulp, and you would have made him look like a supreme dumbass. For like stealing your guys' fucking name and using that shit. We don't care enough. I wish you guys did care enough. It's not that deep. I guess you didn't watch the video he made about Cuddlecore then, if it's not that deep. Because if I was in your guys' position, I would have beat the bricks off of him. Obviously in Tekken and not in real life. But yeah. He made a fucking dumbass video about Cuddlecore. And I'm not going to expound upon that shit. And I'll let you guys do your own research. So that's why I bring that up. Like, I would have definitely called him out or something, and then ran him first to 10, and then beat the brakes off of him. And key charged him every round like you did Shinblade. People have been doing this since 2009. Your fucking clan has been around since 2009? I actually didn't know that. You guys must have been like green ranks. So when you guys were green ranks, there were people acting like they were in 20Z. I'm surprised. That's pretty funny. Oh, you didn't start on Tekken? So if you played in like Call of Duty, then you probably should have ran a beef set against him in Call of Duty then. Because for some reason, Hey Broken cares about Call of Duty. And that probably make him depressed if you beat him. Because since you guys don't really care about Tekken 8, I bet you guys would probably care about a Call of Duty beef set. Who the fuck is Zoo Willie? I guess because people know that I'm arguing in the chat, some of the biggest dumbasses on the planet have been coming out of the woodworks to snipe me. Loser has to give up 20Z. In Dragon Ball Raging Blast. Not COD. I like how you have to specify that it's not COD. All I'm going to say is that somebody should have cooked Hey Broken. Even though you say it's not that deep, I definitely would have had somebody in 20Z cooking. that he can't dodge. The 20Z cloaks. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to see Shadow become a Claudio main. So I'm glad. Does he even play? No. I mean, he does, but he like barely plays. I didn't show that beautiful face. I showed half of that shit. So that means you have to halfway... I guess you already are a halfway Claudio main. So I guess never mind. Because I was going to say you'd have to be half a Claudio main, but you already are half a Claudio main. And you don't even acknowledge that half. You'll just say you're Zafina fucking main. Even though your most notable win in tournament is with Claudio. And that was probably the peak. That was probably the peak of your fucking Tekken career. So I'm surprised you don't claim Claudio. Next TNS I got you. Yeah, win TNS with Claudio. I would love to see that. And then I'll send that to Hey Broken. And then maybe Hey Broken might actually send you a fucking ring in the mail. And I'll put his posters back up. Hey Broken is blocked. I know everybody blocked Hey Broken. I know you blocked him. I know Junior blocked him. I know Cuddlecore blocked him. I know all you guys fucking blocked his ass. That guy loved you too. That's the funny part. Is that he was like that was like his number one, or you were his number one fan, and then you guys all blocked him, and then you guys shat on, right? I guess you guys didn't really say anything to him, but I could tell he took that personally. But that's kind of Hey Broken's fault for being a dumbass. Joy, you're just gonna have to scroll back in the stream like 30 days. He messaged you every day when I never responded. Yeah, I bet you he probably quote tweeted you and said this is why like you suck at Tekken and this is why you didn't qualify for EWC. I bet he said that shit like 1,000 times. Even though he was probably saying that shit with a shadow poster on his wall with a hole in it. I don't want to go back. Bro, just scroll back in the stream like 2 fucking hours. I'm not gonna explain all this shit. Oh yeah, also last thing too before you leave, Shadow, is that you really let me down not talking shit to me. When I met you at Evo Japan, you like didn't say anything to me. When I said like I was Joe Budden, and then I said that you better hope that I drown in pools, you just fucking looked at fear, and then you looked like, and then you went like this, and then you like stayed still for like 30 seconds. And I thought you were gonna talk shit to me. So I'm glad you're finally talking shit to me now. Because in person, I was kind of mad that you didn't talk shit to me. I was kind of let down. Because you would always key charge me and stuff, and I figured, and like teabag me, and I figured that you would talk shit to me in person. And then you said to me that that I don't give a fuck or whatever. So it kind of let me down. Because I heard that you talk shit. I heard you talk shit to people. But then every time I see you on stream, you don't say anything. And then when I saw you in person, you were doing like the on-stream Shadow personality. So I'm glad I finally got to see like the real Shadow personality today. Because I also think that's what kind of holds Tekken back, is that our best player doesn't show his personality, and he's kind of boring as fuck. And I know like behind closed doors, you're actually not boring as fuck. But like to the public to the public, you kind of are. Like, even though I know the sleep shit is your thing, the sleep emoji, it actually does put people to sleep. And that's why, like, Tekken is kind of hard to watch for, like, casuals, because all of our fucking top players are boring as shit. But you're actually not boring as shit, you just don't show that shit. So I wish you showed your personality more. And I wish you talk shit to fucking Koreans, and I wish you fucking key charge them. Because I say the same thing about Joe Crush, too. Instead of talking shit to EU, you should be talking shit to the good players. Because you guys will talk all that shit to EU. You'll say all that shit. And then when you fight like a Korean or a Pakistani, you act really fucking respectful. And you don't say anything. Like, you guys act like key charging a fucking Korean that you're going to get, like, executed. Every single fucking Korean and Japanese and Pakistani player I fought that is known, I key charge them. One of the best songs ever made. Why do we have to key charge? You don't have to key charge. I just want you to keep the same energy with them like you do with EU. Where you guys will only talk shit about EU, but when it comes to the Koreans and the Pakistanis and all the regions that bust our fucking ass, you guys are really fucking respectful and don't say shit to them. But when it comes to like the dog shit region, EU, you guys will be loud as fuck. I don't talk shit about you unless I'm mentioned. I only speak when spoken to. That's a boring answer. If you talk shit, talk about everyone. I don't know. That's just a boring answer. I think you gotta give a fuck more about how... Whatever. I already said this shit. Like, you don't really care about the macro perspective of this game. That how this shit looks to a casual. That the reason why people watch Street Fighter is because they have people like Punk the God talking shit about everyone. And talking shit to like fucking Menya and their entire fucking country and saying they suck at Tekken. And that's why people watch Street Fighter way more than Tekken. Because they have like actual personalities that are good. The only personalities we have in Tekken are behind closed doors or no personality. So that's why our game is a lot more boring to watch. But you probably don't think about that shit, Shadow. You're probably just going to tell me all I care about is focusing and winning and stuff. But at the end of the day, this game is entertainment. And this shit isn't like the fucking NBA. And even in the NBA, they talk shit. Knee and Arslan beef had Tekken get more views than SF. And even the Knee and Arslan beef was like a Temu version of like any other Street Fighter beef. The Knee and Arslan beef was super fucking Temu. I'm competing because I love competing, not to entertain. All I know is that this game is going to stay the way it is if competitors don't have a macro perspective of this game. And to be honest, it's not even really the competitor's fault. It's actually Namco's fault. That they should have people like you be put in situations that force you guys to fucking entertain. They should be forcing Shadow to do a WWE face-off at fucking Evo when he fights like Arslan Ash and shit. They should be forcing you guys to do that. Because you guys aren't going to do that shit yourself. Because you're trying to act respectful and shit. And you're trying to hide your personality off screen. So they should be trying to bring that shit out from you guys. Especially the boring players like you, Shadow. They should be trying to bring that shit out. So it's honestly not even your fault. It's actually Namco's fault. And the tournament organizers. So I'm not even going to blame you for that shit. They all shit on the game and they have just as many hours as the pro players. That's because this game is like Madden. This game is literally fucking Madden. We're fucking locked into this game. Like, what other 3D fighter are you going to play? You guys love this game? Bro. What fucking other choice is anyone that likes Tekken gonna do? Are they going to play DOA? No. Are they going to play Virtua Fighter? No. Are they going to play Marvel Rivals? Maybe. There's not really any other choices. So you're kind of being disingenuous saying that shit. Because you know the reason why we're all still playing this fucking game is because we don't have any other options. And you do love this game? So I bet you really loved how carried everyone is. And how carried Joe Budden is. That Joe Budden could be a fucking blue rank in Tekken 7. And now he can beat Ulsan. And now he can beat Bilal. That you couldn't beat. With fucking your character. So I'm guessing you're really loving that shit too. Personality equals more visibility, equals more ads and more sponsors. Well, that's the thing. Shadow doesn't have to give a fuck. Because Shadow's the only person really in that position where he actually doesn't need to give a fuck. Bro's gonna cling to Bilal's nuts forever. To be honest, I like bringing up Ulsan more than Bilal. So you should replace that shit with Bilal's nuts and bring up Ulsan's nuts. Because the only reason I bring up Bilal so much around you is because you couldn't beat him. That's why I keep bringing his name up. Bum my region and your region. I only played him once. And yeah, and I only played him once. And the first time I fought him, I fucking beat him. And that was the first Pakistani I ever played in my fucking life on stream. And the other Pakistani I played was like a fake Pakistani that lived in Japan, and his name was Daniel. And I beat him too. So that was like the first true fucking Pakistani I ever played. And you fought like 1,000 Pakistanis, and you even beat Arslan Ash. So I'm actually surprised you didn't beat him. I beat some Pakistanis just on Tekken 8. Yeah, and that's why, Ayo Richie, that you're insanely fucking washed in this game. And why you shouldn't feel good about yourself beating me in the Mike Hollow stream. Because you used to be Pakistanis back to back. This guy Ayo Richie in Tekken 7 beat fucking Khan that was fresh off of a fucking Evo win. And then right after that beat fucking Hir Malik. And then right after that beat somebody else. And then this guy's in a fucking Mike Hollow stream. Like going like, this is the land of the free. This is the land of the free. Read my name, bruv. Read my name. After beating Joe Budden by like a dick hair. At like a final fucking round. That's how I know that Ayo Richie is super fucking washed. That this guy's bragging about beating a fucking blue ranked in 7 in Tekken 8. When this guy was beating fucking Pakistanis back to back in Tekken 7. So that's how I know you're super fucking washed. And you better not lose to Poke Chop on Friday. 187 MS, Claudio pack it in. I mean, you still have that fucking broken ass Leo heat smash. I can't lose to Poke Chop? Well, you better not lose to Poke Chop. Because Poke Chop's actually been looking good lately. I didn't know that Poke Chop actually has been getting top 8 in TNS. So you actually might lose that shit. You better be careful. And I better not hear the excuse that we're in your fucking ear and shit. 4th in TNS is looking good, yeah? I mean, for Poke Chop and Tekken 8, yeah. And also, yeah, Poke Chop beat Joe Crush. And beating Joe Crush in online is basically like beating God or something. But yeah, it's kind of sad. A lot of you guys, I remember I used to look up to you guys kind of, even though I never thought Tekken players were really that cool. Like, the only Tekken player I ever thought was like super cool was like Little Majin. And then EU, you were cool in terms of everybody else in EU. Like, everybody else in EU was boring as shit. And then Ayo Richie, you kind of had like NA energy. So like, I actually liked you. But it's kind of sad to see all of you guys that were so good in 7 just kind of become has-beens in this game. Like Ayo Richie and like Junya. At least Shadow isn't a has-been in this game. Shadow is just still underwhelming in this game. But he was still underwhelming in 7 too. Every time I used to think Shadow was going to win a tournament or something, he would just like lose before top 8 or lose to some random fucking bum. But at least Shadow never became like Anakin washed in 8. That's something that I'll at least give him credit for. And yeah, Shadow, make sure you don't look at my picture for too long. Because I don't want to have to go to a tournament and then you're sneaking pictures of me and shit. Because you're trying to save that shit for later. I think I'm secretly a femboy and I think he's cute. Is that like Shadow's alt account or something?